Hi, it's Kazuyoshi. Well, I had a big event last week, and that was Corporate Connections National Conference held in Japan, Fukuoka, which is a very, very popular city where people want to visit. And I've been a director, or executive director to support the members for a long period of time. However, as you know, I have a lot of businesses, many kind of businesses, and I wanted to have an opportunity to speak about and ask for help, particularly the one that I do for the nonprofit things. And as you know, I do one of my nonprofit businesses, Feed Far, like using these cards, and I don't have it here, but the storybooks or those things that is built and established to help people become happier and successful. So I've decided to sponsor the event and was given opportunity to speak. I'll do a little bit of a pitch and also open a shop. We call it that a booth and do some interaction. And if somebody wants to purchase a card or the storybooks, you are able to buy it here. And those kind of things I did with my team. And that was very, very good experience, fun, and nice interaction. And we received a lot of nice words. And also, people purchased the cards and books, and we liked it and hope that it added value to the event. And during the course, I felt that I should be doing this more in order to promote or convey my message to the world. And of course, I have this LinkedIn, and this eventually goes to the YouTube, but I'll be able to speak this in front of you so that those who are not there will be able to listen to that. And unfortunately, I have just the Japanese pitch recorded, but in the future, I'll be able to do that in English. And now I can summarize what I have spoken. So I think it's going to be a help for you. If this is not trying to sell anything, but the story that I have delivered was nicely condensed that you'll be able to easily digest in a short period of time. So I'm going to talk about it. So I have coached two two person 10 years ago, and they were at the beginning were my friend, but they needed somebody's help, and they asked me to coach them. And one was a gentleman who was successfully climbing the corporate ladder. However, at some point, he didn't do anything wrong, but because of the environment and company situation, he was off the track, and he was so disappointed and even get close to depressed. And the other lady was a very nice, kind, beautiful woman who was working hard for the PR of the corporation, or this is a big company. And she was, in terms of work, successful, but she didn't like herself at the moment. And she frequently says, I want to be a bubble, or I don't want to live anymore, things like that. And but after a 6 months, kind of maybe shorter, but at least 6 months, my regular coach is 6 months, a 6 month period of time, these guys turn around. And this gentleman, he took 4 or 5 more years to develop, but eventually he started his own business out of the company and now became a very, very successful and respected person who is running very sophisticated and non-profit organization providing big value to the world. And the lady, she started to feel very good for herself, and she now likes her and believes in the value of her. So her life has changed entirely. So the question is, what has happened to these people? And what have I done if I've done something? And there's a simple and clear answer that I can answer. And that is, I did something. But I did only one thing. And that was, I asked, not just once, several times, what do you really want to do? I just asked this several times, not many times, like I meet every month. So maybe I just ask once when I meet. What do you really want to do? And this question makes a change in their perception, how they see the world, and start thinking so that they can find their own way. And I've named this feed forward. The question asking about the future. What do you really want to do? So after the conference, some people came to me and they asked me, or maybe told me that the question, what do you really want to do, had an impact on them. It's not a 30-minute presentation, it's just a 2-3 minutes. And after that, not just me, but some 7-8 people did some kind of also pitch because they are all sponsoring the event. So, and also there are huge content like keynote speaker speaking and on and which means that it is so easy for everybody to forget about what I said. On kind of only very, very short one sentence in the big event. However, some people came to me and told me about that. The question had an impact on me. All right, if I do this, if you do this question more frequently to the people around you, don't have to be doing this to one person again and again, you'll be doing this to other people, but how will it impact the people around you and also yourself? So that's the idea of feed forward. I really want to convey this message. If you see your future, it's going to be a big change. And in order to see your future, you'll need a question. If you speak with somebody, or if you read a book, if you watch a movie, people will say that, what is the right question? And that's true. What is the right question? If you come up to the right question, if you find the right question, you are almost get there. You're almost there to get to the answer. And of course, it's a big question, it takes time, but at least started thinking. So finding the right question is so powerful, so crucial. And what do you really want to do? What you really want to be like is always the right question for anybody. That is feed forward. And I really want to convey this message to the world. Actually, literally saying world. I really need to expand the opportunity for me to speak this, not because I want to be recognized. It's just that this is too good idea. It's I have luckily encountered, and I'm helping people with this. And I hope you would help me. I think I'm starting to need that I will be presenting at the TED Talk. And because I'm in Japan, I don't have many access to that. So if you know how I can get to the TED Talk, I would appreciate if you could help me. And also, I would do my research on myself, and if there's an audition or whatever, I just apply. But it doesn't have to be always a U.S. headquarters, head TED Talk, but somewhere that I can speak in English. If you could invite me, it doesn't mean I can pay my flat kind of a air fee, but I love to speak at anywhere in the country about the feed fart. That's it, and I would like to close this by asking again to you. So, what do you really want to do? Thank you.